welcome. We're going to be doing our first live build on YouTube, and I do appreciate those who've shown up. We're going to see what we can do this evening, see how far we get, and we are going to be building the Moderoid Escaflowne. So, I think this is a unique build. It's a little different than what I've built before. I've never built a Moderoid, so we're going to take a look and see what's going on. Hello, Banana Child. How are you doing this evening? Did go ahead and get everything out of the bags already, so fairly clean build. There's not that many runners in this particular kit, so we'll just see what happens and see how it goes. But it looks like a very clean, easy build, and should be able to get most of it done this evening. We'll see what happens. That's me moving some stuff. Should have moved that already. Alright. So, hopefully everybody out there is having a wonderful evening. Trying out the whole YouTube thing. For some reason, it made me go live on Twitch as well, so kind of live on a bunch of different platforms. But I'm going to be focusing on YouTube. Come over to YouTube, have some fun, join in, and let's see what's going on. But yeah, I picked this up at my local card shop. They had some cool stuff, so I figured, hey, let's try this out and see what happens. Alright. And one thing that's actually kind of cool about this kit, you can see there, some of the stuff is pre-painted. So I kind of like that. Not everything. So, let's see. Could have better organize this in all honesty, but I did not. There's the secret. Okay. Hoping to get a better desk here. Hopefully get everything worked out a little bit better here next time. Hello, Practical Zaku. How are you doing this evening? Yeah, Banana Child, I'm not going to focus on the TikTok side or the Twitch side. I'm mainly focusing on the YouTube. Hopefully everybody comes over and chills out on the YouTube page, because that's probably where I'm going to be doing more and more of my stuff. And because in all honesty, I really do think that YouTube is the future of most streaming situations. So if I'm not actually speaking straight out to you, I do apologize. Come over, join us on the YouTube page, and we can have a lot more fun. It's on A3. This Escaflowne one is kind of cool. I remember seeing the anime when I was younger. Actually, this has me wanting to re-watch the anime. So, maybe doing that. Oh, cool. The Nightingale was a really good build. Practical Zaku. That was... I'm just going to call you Practical or Zaku. Like, I don't know if I'm going to do both every time. But yeah, it was a really clean and nice build. I really enjoyed that one. And yeah, I mean, have fun with that. And so far, this is my first Moderoid one I've ever done before, and this is cutting like butter. Granted, I am using God hands, but this plastic is cutting like butter, so I couldn't ask for a better cut on these. Like I said, not a lot of runners on this. I think it's going to be fairly small in comparison to a Gundam or something like that. But we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. A few things that I saw about it is that it does have some color correction stuff that you don't want to paint. But other than that, yes, the Nightingale is a huge kit. I recently just did that one, and it's huge. I want to do some size comparisons to some of the other kits out there, like the Zazbi and all that, because that thing is just a huge, huge kit. And we all thought the Zazbi was fairly large, but the thing is huge. Hey, Snap, how are you doing this evening? Thank you for joining me over here on YouTube. Oh, Godzilla 2000, that was... I never saw it in theaters, but I did see that one. It's been a while. All those Godzilla movies are awesome. Right. It's actually a little smaller than I originally thought it was going to be, but hey, you know what? That's cool too. Okay. These two. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so it actually says I do need a little bit of glue. Didn't realize that, but it does recommend a tiny bit of glue on these kits. I should have read up before I started building. May need to steal it a little bit. Okay. On the YouTube side of thing, I am trying to do a little bit of a downscaled kind of look to it, because that kind of seems what everybody's doing. $19.99 does seem make me feel old. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but yeah, it was a lot longer than we want to think it was. Okay, so we're gonna do a tiny bit of glue, but these things were not wanting to fit together like they should. There we go. And recommend a little bit of glue here and here. Guessing in those two spots there, which is actually a little weird, but go with it. This time being, that why it tries to maybe the peg here. I think it might be one to do a little bit right here. I normally do just regular Bandai kits, so it asked me for glue. I should have read ahead and anticipated that, but live and learn. Do build the Moderoid Escaflowne. A little bit of model glue. And that's our head so far. Kind of cool. Alright, so now we're going to use the body. A runner. There's a lot of runners here. Oh, I did want to show one thing that is both a blessing and a curse on this one. You do have some pre-painted parts, not just on the head, but the sword itself is pre-painted. But they did one of the stupidest things they could do. They went in and made it where you're going to have nub marks right there on the spot. So yeah, it might be better just to paint it yourself rather than go that, because if you want it to be anime accurate, you're going to have to paint this part here gold. So right now I'm not looking for anime accuracy, I'm just looking to get it together, and well, we'll see what happens. So number 22, B runner. From the B runner. I'm telling you, if all the Moderoid kits are like this, I'm going to have to get more Moderoid, because this plastic is like butter. I mean, it is smooth. Some of these internal ones, not gonna worry about internal parts doing a lot of extra work on. It's just me, you can do what you want to on that, but that's just me. Hopefully by the end of all this, we'll have our Escaflowne put all together. Right, on the G runner we need G5. And I'll be honest, once I found this, I actually have a impulse to go back and watch the Escaflowne anime. And I was pleasantly surprised to find out that that is actually available on Funimation. I know they didn't. Sure, they're not the ones who did the dub of that, but yeah. And I actually had to look it up. Escaflowne came to the United States in like 2000, so it's been a moment I watched that series. And I know it's geared more. It's kind of a mecha fantasy bit geared more towards women, but I say like what you like, and if you won't watch that. I remember the movie, which is different than the series. They actually have the movie there on Funimation as well, so like me and bringing back some nostalgic to watch the anime, go over the Funimation. I wish that fit together a little closer. Okay. First part of the chest. Add on all extra. Let's see what we got here. Two. Anytime I do one of these streams and I'm actually talking out loud about what is actually being snipped out, I feel like I'm playing Battleship. like they took a really strong effort to put everything on one runner that's going to be used together. So appreciate that, not making me run around to a million different ones. Yeah, so far this Escaflowne is pretty cool. I might try to track down another one of them, because I do have some of the other kits from the anime. And I think I might try to track it down online, because I saw it in this card shop, and I'm pretty sure I overpaid a few bucks for this. But in that moment, I was like, hey, I haven't seen that. I want to build that. So it's okay sometimes to pay a little extra for convenience. And I think if I would have bought it like online, I probably would have saved maybe $10, but when you factor in shipping, overall not that big of a deal. There we go. And I know some people want to cut everything out at once. I kind of just cut the stuff out as I go and use this that laid out as they are in the instructions. So the power to the folks that can just automatically see and assemble an entire kit, all the pieces already cut out. Sure we get this on correctly. There's actually a exclamation point on the instructions saying make sure you do it right. This one work over here. All right, there we go. So far on the chest. Alright, and just so you know, I am multi-streaming. I do have TikTok and a few other things open, but if you want to interact and do more, come on over to YouTube. Look me up, links in my bio on most things. So yeah, I'm over here on YouTube. J Runner. E-Runner. E-Runner. Okay, cool. Okay, the E. Promise you I'm going to get a much bigger desk at some point, and this will be not as cumbersome. Probably have a more than just the face camera and the desk camera at a later date. Do another side view, so that way you can also see more parts and stuff as they're being built. E7. goal this evening is to try to get this thing completely built. Hopefully I don't have to do it in part 2 or anything like that. My goal. But I will say, it is a little smaller than what I was expecting, but it works just fine. There we go. Go into here. That. Back to the bee runner. E7. G6, but it's showing me like a lighter color. That's cool. That in 7. Like I said, I'm going to probably start rewatching this anime that this is from, so if you haven't seen Visions of Escaflowne, definitely go and watch it. I don't think I ever actually finished the series, but it was always pretty cool. So. And I'm telling you, this plastic, I know I've said it before, this plastic is amazing. It's doing... I am doing well, and I would appreciate it if everybody, if you can, jump on over to YouTube and follow me over here. This is where I'm going to be streaming more and more of my stuff, so that subscribe button, and let you know when I post new stuff, or whatever's going on. That. So there is some finagling when you come to putting some of this stuff together. You have to be careful These do not fit together as smoothly as, say, a Bandai kit does. So, very mindful of that. Right now, that's our chest unit. Pretty good. Alright, we have more glue coming up, so there's another aspect that's much different than a Bandai kit. Normally don't have to do with glue, but apparently with these Moderoids, I hope I'm saying that right, I don't know, Moderoid, but the Moderoid, it looks like we do have to worry about a little bit. Back to the B runner. 10. 9. 8. From the anime, this looks like this is going to be a little heart chamber. Yeah, the Escaflowne, I think. The only thing this thing doesn't do is it doesn't transform to the dragon like it did. So, I'm not going to get a dragon Escaflowne out of this. Could get the regular one. Show you they got some painted stuff, and we do have a few stickers. That. See if we actually get. Those on TikTok, we are building the Escaflowne for Moderoid. So come on over to the YouTube channel, get a better view. A lot better over here. Yeah, they go ahead and give us some painted parts, so I do appreciate that. A little bit of a shine. I really do appreciate that. Right here. This is where it recommends doing a little bit of glue. Glad I had glue. I'm sure how well this build. Oh, that's why I recommend us to. This thing barely stays on. Give it a here. Right, and we have the chest unit. Good. Little tiny kit. Chest unit right there. Good. I dropped it. It's okay. Put it right there. Probably need some of this glue a little later, it looks like. Now we're going to do the chest. Oh, I'm sorry, we just did the chest, so now we're going to head over to the waist unit. at E3, but let's do this. Level of simplicity and complexity of this that I'm actually very, very pleased with, in all honesty. It's nice water, it's canned water, so don't at me or anything. So far this build's been fairly good. Alright, so we need a C runner, A runner. D, there's C, L, there's L. Okay. L10, 11. E2. Already done with the C runner. Cool. Really cool. Done with a runner. Definitely probably going to get a third camera to set up where you can have my face, the actual desk here, and then something else, maybe for the parts or side view something. We're going to have to do something else on the side. So far, I think everything's going well on the YouTube side. Did make me have to stream Twitch as well. Have to figure that out. Figure out how to cut that. See what's going on. There we go. Apart. There we go. Now I have the waste unit. That together. Get part on. And hey, we're about to finish another runner. A runner finishing up here. I really do appreciate them going the route of repainting instead of giving us crazy sticker. Because doing some kind of crazy sticker would have been horrible. Because, I mean, with enough patience, we probably could have gotten it to fit, but or they could have gone water slide decals, like, yes, but, you know, I like the route they went with. Okay, this one should just right in there without any. There we go. The body so far. There, I'm liking it so far. Let's see, now we're gonna go for the D runner. And once again, we got some painted parts already in there, so that's this one. Let's recommend some glue, so that's situated. And we have some of the foil stickers so that we can shine a little bit here in a moment. Two. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button so you can tell every time I go live here on YouTube. Really would appreciate that. I'm going to be the new home of streaming. I know I'm streaming on multiple sites right this second, but once I get that figured out, I will be switching everything straight to YouTube here. Very, very short. Two. Start. Three. Oh, come on. There we go. This part, I'm going to toothpick method. E2. There we go. That one's number 4. I can say so far that if you've slept on these Moderoid kits like I have, don't. Because so far these things have been kind of cool. Or this guy's been kind of cool. So. A little bit pricier than what I wanted to. I can kind of see why. About halfway done with the build, so I'll figure that out shortly if I still have that opinion as we get further into the build Toothpick it again. Stuff. There we go. For those over on TikTok, we are building the Moderoid Escaflowne model. A little bit of glue. Here. Glue back out. Closer. Yeah, starting to look like Escaflowne anymore. I actually remember giant shoulders that the Escaflowne armor had. I don't think Escaflowne gets as much love as it should, really. Rarely comes up in conversations, and I'll be honest, I hadn't thought of Escaflowne until I saw this model, so yeah, doesn't get enough love out here. Anime fans. I will say that putting that stuff in the back behind it, it does give it a nice little shine. So, fight. One thing I gotta figure out is I want to do the plastic cape or the cloth cape. There are pros and cons. Both. I think I'm gonna try the cloth cape, and if I need to, I can switch over to the plastic cape. Like I said, for now, I think we'll just do the cloth cape. Nose is itching. Another runner done. telling you, this one's going a lot faster. We're building the Escaflowne. What we're building. Needs a little bit of glue. There we go. So shoulders, gems that were always in the anime. Right, and now we've done there. So now we're going to come over to the arms. Runners back to the B runners again. B16, B17, L12. So good on this one. Anything about here, but nope. The 18. Then L13. Hoping that after I get everything done on this, I'm going to do a review or something. There's not a lot about this particular kit. A few reviews out there, but a whole bunch of them. So, something just to kind of get the word out. So far, I'm liking it. I haven't done yet. So find out into this. F runner 2019 and 17. 17. L2. positioning there. Yeah, I'm not liking how that cut was done. $20.18. Gotta say, I'm making pretty good progress on this tonight. We're only in the hour mark, so yeah, I will definitely be able to get this done. Trying to get back to what I was before. Did a kind of speed build in a way. Yeah, I can see where I'm going to have to do some cleaning up on this. Perfect. But yeah, I used to like build a high grade, which is essentially what this is. It's a maybe a little bit more than a high grade, but not that much. It's basically just a high grade, Bandai's high grade. Yeah, I used to do like a high grade of night for a while there, and just kind of slowed down a little bit to chill out for nonsense else stuff. F2. Actually, what it is, I've been getting more complicated builds compared to. Wait, got F2 and F1. I said more complicated builds, having a little more fun with stuff. Eight. I need to get back and finish my Wing Zero kits. Not Wing Zero, but Gundam Wing Endless Waltz kits. P Bandai stuff like that. I got a whole bunch more P Bandai stuff coming in, so it's just going to be a never-ending avalanche of stuff coming in. If I don't get to building it, it's just going to continuously be a giant stack of stuff. You know, while Gundam was kind of hard to get for a little bit this year, now that everything's relatively back in stock except for a few stuff, I really like to try to get as much of my backlog completed as I could. That way, as all these new things are coming out, I can actually focus on those new things. Together now. F3 and F4. E12. been doing that, but okay. They just kind of fluffy there. Perfectly fine. Really well. One's got a full arm done. And that might be all the pieces to the arm. Hey Red Giant, how are you doing today? Trying to get these as good as I can. Plastic is really smooth, kind of like butter, so. God hands, they help out a lot with it. A lot of cleanup with this kit, but definitely some to look perfect. I do see one color correction spot. To be anime accurate, you're gonna have to paint around there. Oh man, yeah, painting sometimes. That's the one thing I've steered clear of so far, but yeah, painting can be a little troublesome sometimes because one mistake and you gotta clean it up and start all over again, and that's not fun. Probably why I've never actually started painting yet, because I'm afraid of making too much of a mistake. And I've done a little small stuff here and there, but nothing significant. Well, that's why I normally use pliers and a toothpick when it comes to putting on stickers. Oops, right there. That's how I put on stickers. I'll do the toothpick method, sometimes with a little pair of tweezers or something. Pliers, I don't know why I said pliers, but a pair of tweezers, and it normally helps out a lot. Pressing it down and making sure it's able to stick all the way. I don't even remember where I picked that up at, but somewhere. I think I saw it online, probably. But I mean, I know I saw it online. I think I saw it maybe on YouTube or something. Somebody was applying stickers that way. There's that one. I'm not even sure which hands I'm going to put where. Which hand am I going to have him hold the sword? Oh man, I appreciate that. That's cool. Glad. I'm glad that got back into it. I haven't been posting as much because really I haven't been building as much past couple weeks, but I'm planning on getting a lot of stuff because I'm doing more complicated builds, so it takes longer. But this is a quick, simple build. I'll try to get this all done. But yeah, appreciate that, and yeah, man. Hopefully we can share tips and different stuff in place and grow as a team together, or just as a community together. And so we're gonna put those hands over here for right now, until I figure out what I want to do with them. Not sure which hands I want to put on yet. So next part will be the ankles and feet. Looks a little more complicated than it was a minute ago. Oh, I got you. Yeah, my local hobby town has been getting stuff in fairly regularly, so that's always cool. They're getting stuff in constantly that's new and different, so I'm seeing a lot of newer stuff that I normally don't see. But I'm sure you probably saw it, but the Target's getting all the battle log stuff in first, it looks like. This is actually from Escaflowne. I think it's called Visions of Escaflowne. It's the main. I remember it from when I was younger, and now I want to go back and watch the anime again. Yeah, Visions of Escaflowne. But yeah, it looks like Target's getting in some of the battle log kits first, because they also have a Target exclusive kit that's coming out. Well, no, they're gonna be getting like I think it's like 6 or 7 kits in. Like the Centaur Barbatos that's like a centaur. Things like that. They're gonna be getting those in, and they look really cool. I normally don't like to buy from the big box stores. Almost dropped it there. I normally don't like to buy from the big box store like Target, but if they're gonna have an exclusive kit, I kind of have to do it. Oh, I had it on backwards. Oh, the dev sites are cool. Master grades. Any of the master grade wing kits are fantastic. I've built all the regular series, or the main ones of those, and I'm currently going to be working through the P Bandai ones soon. I don't know when, but soon I plan on working through the P Bandai ones. I've got the only P Bandai one I've done so far is the Heavy Arms Custom. Yeah, I mean, I went to my local Target recently and they have moved a bunch of stuff where they normally keep the model kits. And so that means they're probably going to be getting them in soon. You know, California got all the stuff first, but should be rolling out to the rest of it. I'm on the East Coast, so it takes a second for us to get things. 10. See, I don't. Nothing against people who like Barbatos, but I don't get the hype on Barbatos. He's okay looking, but I don't get the hype on it. But if you like it, you like it. That's cool. I like my Gundams look a more traditional way. And I can distinguish very easily between a Gundam and a mecha. And as far as just a mech design, Barbatos is kind of cool. But as a Gundam design, I'm not that hype on them. Yeah, the perfect grades are a bit pricey there. My shop kind of keeps them in. They did get in a perfect grade a unicorn Banshee Norn recently. I was tempted, but I have a stray red frame that I've had for a while now, and just haven't had the time to put it together because I want to really take the time with that thing and put it together. But that's the only perfect grade I own. Thinking about getting the Unleashed, but that'll be down the road. I've said it before, but I really want them to do a perfect grade Unleashed new Gundam. If they did a perfect grade new Gundam, that'd be fantastic. Because new Gundam does not get, to be one of Japan's favorite kits, it does not get enough, or not kits, but favorite suits, it does not get enough love from the model kit side of things. Because I think there's only 2 of those, I'm not sure. Like, the real grade, the high grade, 2 master grades, because one's a regular master grade, one's a Verka, and that's it on the new Gundam. I get that, but I still call it a Gundam because that's what Gundams look like in their G-frame, all that. The anime's fantastic. I like Iron Blooded Orphans. I love the story that they did with that, but just not a big fan of Barbatos there. It actually looks a little weak in a way. I mean, I know that's a design and it doesn't have all its armor all the time. It looks a little weak to me. I want my kits larger, or not kits, but I want my mobile suit bigger, larger, badder, all that stuff. Devil Gundam is just an interesting one. It'd be cool, pretty cool to get something a little larger. But Bandai's starting to play with scale anyway because the real grade high new that's coming out is not the real scale for a high new. So they actually made it as big as a regular new Gundam, and the high new is actually smaller than the new Gundam. It's actually a little weird. It's actually technically an alternate reality version of the new Gundam, so. There we go. Yeah, like I like the design of the Devil Gundam. I wasn't part of the group that really watched, and I haven't watched. What was that? G Gundam. I actually haven't watched a lot of Gundam series, so lore and all that stuff doesn't really interest me. A lot of times it's just what looks cool. As far as Gundam series go, I need to watch Zeta. Probably the next Gundam series I'll watch. That or Seed. I've heard mixed things about Seed, so. But a lot of their kit or suits and everything, the mobile suits in Seed, are very interesting. They look really nice. So. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I built a version of the Tri Gundam, but the thing is, I've watched some of the build series. I haven't watched Fighters, but I watched like Build Divers and that. But those build series, they don't I don't know, they just don't have the same stakes. And I might watch it one day just for the cool kit designs, but I really like it when there's stakes involved, and like, yeah, the regular Gundam, it's all about war and all that. Yeah, I've got a few seed kits. I just haven't built the master grades of them. I built the high grade Infinite Justice, and that was kind of cool. But I need to. I do have I don't know which version, but I do have an Infinite. Well, it might not be Infinite, but I do have a master grade of a couple of different seed kits. Ow. But yeah, I've got a couple of different master grade seed kits that I need to get to eventually. Like I said, I have a backlog that just will not go. Not paying attention and just myself here. That's not cool. But yeah, the seed kits are cool. Like I said, everything I've seen on them, their designs always look really cool. So, hoping to get to those. Pretty cool. That's the only thing with the seed kits. They all have those all those packs and the backpacks and all that stuff. The one that looks really cool, that's brand new, is that Eclipse. I think Eclipse looks really, really cool. That's from that new manga they put out. That's either a side story or um, something. It has maybe a sequel to Seed. I'm not sure how it fits into the lore, but I know they're doing another portion of that, and it's supposed to be compatible with a lot of the what's called strike packs. I believe I accidentally snapped my own finger over there. Shows you never know what's going to happen. Yeah, the flight packs and all that, whatever, striker packs and different stuff. I wanted to, because I do plan on getting that Eclipse one when it comes out, but they've got a special like flight pack or striker pack for the that was P Bandai, and I was like, oh, I plan on getting that one anyway. So I was gonna get that one. Sorry, a little distracted. Get myself there. Oh, you looked up the Eclipse. The Eclipse looks fantastic in it, and I am not a big fan of transforming kits, and I'm kind of liking how that one transforms. Because it actually looks like they're doing a good job with the transformation on that one. Fits together a little too snug. There we go. Awesome. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Kinda sucks. Okay. It's right here in front of me. It's in the K3, K4. Convenient to have them right next to each other. They're 30 minutes or so. Like I might be able to get this 2 hours. Keep looking around. I would say that you could probably get that from somewhere else, but just maybe Gundam Pros or Gundam Planet. Well, Gundam Planet hasn't been keeping older stuff in. But yeah, Gundam Pros is probably a good one to check into. There's also a site called Gundam Place Store. They're based out of Georgia, and they seem to have a pretty good selection most of the time. You get confused? How is it that you're cutting your parts out? Because I've changed how I do it over the years. Well, I've only been doing this for about 2 years, but I've changed how I cut my parts out. Part of the change has been because I'm streaming now, so I try to cut them out a certain way so people can see easier how parts fit together. But I used to just put together immediately instead of kind of how I am right now. But everybody cuts them out. Everybody does things differently. As long as you get to your destination, it does not matter in the least. Yeah, I'm doing it all together in a way, like getting all the pieces ready to be assembled. What I don't do is, like I've seen some of the people have been doing it for years, they'll cut out everything and then lay it all out and literally be able to assemble it just based on how it looks. That I probably couldn't do. Might try it one day, just cut everything out and lay it out and see what happens. That could be a fun exercise. And I can't remember who I saw that. I saw somebody, I think it was on YouTube, that literally cut everything out and then assembled it after having everything laid out so they can see every part. But what I do when I do it this way, other thing that I'm doing is I'm kind of putting it where it's going to go based on the instructions. So I'm not really that far away from finding it or locating it anywhere. That's something they should show you in the instructions here. They should show you that is actually 2 different sizes, but I guess they figured, you'll figure it out. I mean, I'm a lot faster than I used to be. I mean, when I first started off, it would take me a couple of days to build a high grade. But now, I'm a little slower when I'm streaming. But like a high grade, I can do that in just a couple hours. And a master grade, depending on the master grade, but the master grade Verka, the Wing Zero Verka, one with the angel wings, I did that in 2 nights. I was able to do that in 2 sittings. I think it was like maybe 6 hours altogether. I was pretty glad about that. And real grades take me about 2 sittings to do. So it's not, everything's not all in one sitting. But I want to do this one in one sitting. See if I can get this one done. Yeah, I think we can. I'm only going for about an hour and 30 minutes. I normally try to go about 2 hours when I do stuff, so. But I also have the luxury of being able to put it at my desk here. My desk is kind of out of the way of everywhere. And so once I put it up, I can back to it and nothing's been disturbed. My children know not to come mess with my desk, so yeah. All the way through. Have a leg. We get to do it all over again. I am very close to being done. That run's done. Favorite part, other than building everything together, one of my favorite parts is when you actually finish a runner and you get to put it aside and be like, look at that, I don't need that anymore, I have accomplished something. Another runner is done. Like a graphic or something to pop up on stream when I finish a runner. It's always interesting when you look at a new kit and you're like, man, that's cool. Well, you look at all the parts like, man, that's cool. And then next thing you know, when you start finishing runners up, then they all start finishing up fairly quickly. Yeah, I mean, I'm still new to the streaming thing, and like right now I'm actually simulcasting between Twitch and TikTok, mainly because, no, I'm sorry, not TikTok, but Twitch and YouTube, and that's mainly because I don't know how to not have my current setup stream to Twitch, but I'm probably going to keep it more over here on YouTube. That's the better fit for me. Which also means like I'm not gonna go for affiliate. I mean, if I ever get to the point where I'm allowed or invited to that, I'm not gonna worry about going for affiliate because you can't stream in multiple places if you're an affiliate. prerogative, but I'm gonna try to stream multiple places. That's just what I want to do. Yeah, it's same username, Basic Nerd. Find me over there. I've kept everything kind of the same as I'm migrating things around, so everything should be good. I haven't posted very much stuff, but yeah, I want to build up my YouTube channel and presence. And tonight was the first step in that. Tonight was the first step in really pushing more stuff onto the YouTube channel, and to one day, you know, monetize or whatever on YouTube. I mean, here's the thing, you have to, this is my philosophy on a lot of stuff. You have to kind of set goals and determine what you're going to consider successful. And I'm not setting out to become next big YouTube person. I still have, I mean, I'm not even looking to pay my bills with YouTube or Twitch or TikTok or anything like that. If that ever happened, that'd be insane. That'd be fantastic. But that's not the goal. The goal is just to have fun, meet people, and, you know, have fun and grow the hobby. So if I can inspire one person to get into the hobby or whatever, bring joy to somebody, that's all. That's cool. And then eventually one day, you know, maybe my kids can get into it and all that other stuff. But, I mean, right now, it's all about just having fun, meeting people. And I've met, like, since I've been posting stuff on social media and TikTok and all that stuff, I have been able to meet so many fantastic people that if I wasn't posting and wasn't involved in those communities, I would have never met. This year has been, I wish I would have jumped in sooner doing stuff like that. But this year has been fantastic for just meeting people, and hopefully, you know, they're more than just internet friendships eventually, you know, just could be lifelong, but who knows? Got a lot of great people. So that's been fantastic. You know, you see so much crazy stuff on the internet, and just being able to see some cool people out there and build a friendship or whatever through a shared interest has been a lot of fun. And you know, I've got some cool stuff coming up this month, hopefully, that we'll announce later. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun this month and the future. I'm also on TikTok. If you haven't seen my TikToks, I'm on TikTok. Someone has Basic Nerd and they're sitting on it and they haven't done anything. But Basic Nerd Talk, Basic Nerd and then TOK. The username over there. I post practically daily over there, but hopefully I can start posting more and more over here. I'm going to try to get some stuff on YouTube going. Try to get like at least like a video a week or something up on YouTube. That's all I probably could manage to begin with. And who knows? Who knows what happens after that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do my lives. I'll probably multi-stream for a while. Because why not? Alright, so So now we have the back unit. And yeah, we're gonna finish this up in the next 20 minutes or so. 13. A1. Another runner down. I appreciate that. So that's all it's about, just growing a community and finding and hanging out with cool folks. So I appreciate that. You're a friend as well. All emotional and lovey-dovey there, but you know, it's cool. Like I said, when I started posting, I would have never thought that it would be a community, but there has been. It's been fantastic. And there's a huge community. If you haven't gone over to TikTok and interacted and stuff like that, there's a huge community on TikTok that is fantastic over there. I mean, anybody who is hateful or not vibing well, there you don't last long over in the community, but it's gonna get going. This one said I need a clue, but I'm not seeing that. This part I might have to. But once I kind of fell in love with the whole model building and everything, it's all been about like, hey, how do we build this community up and make it better and make it a welcoming place for everybody. And I can't count how many times I've been asked, like, how do I get into it? How do I do? And yeah, I mean, sometimes like, well, you know, do your own research, but I'm never going to not help somebody out. They ask how to get into the hobby or whatever. Yeah, the Gunpla community has like exploded. Like, I happened to just join TikTok right at the same time that it just exploded. Like, I joined at the end of last year just out of curiosity. What is this TikTok thing? And then boom, everybody else started joining it at the same time, and yeah, it's been fantastic. Got a lot of cool folks over there, all over the country too, like all over the world. I've met people in other countries, but yeah, there's all over the country. Fantastic people. Finish another runner. All on TikTok. And I've learned that there's a sizable community on Twitch as well for Gundams. Kind of cool too. Never would have thought, hey, why don't we stream building a model kit? And other people were already doing it, so I was like, oh, okay. I guess people do like that. It's just, you know, chill out and do some stuff. That's all it is. That's kind of cool. Alright, so now we get to assemble the bad boy. Like some side skirting pieces. 6. Nothing wrong with Transformers either. Transformers are cool. I actually collected a few Transformers from the recent War for Cybertron, whatever trilogy they did. Couldn't find everyone because I mean, my local Target, I guess I could have gone online, but I kind of like going into stores and picking stuff up too. That's why I still go by my local hobby shop, because yeah, I could probably order every Gundam I wanted offline, but something about walking into a store, picking up, and tangibly touching it. Oh no, that's not good. Not good at all. Yeah, gold plastic does not stand up very well. Might have to work to get this in a decent pose. Tinier than I thought it would be, but that's okay. And I need to do Now this was probably one of the worst decisions this kit made. They pre-painted and then gave us these giant nub marks. Big old giant nub marks on the thing. They also gave us this piece. For like if you wanted to put the sword up. It's kind of weird. I have this big giant sword right in the back. Well, back. We're not gonna do that. Okay, I'll check that out after the stream here. Almost done with Escaflowne. I'm gonna go back and rewatch this series because it just made it all. Yes. Watch it again. Maybe. That is what I thought it was gonna be. Not even have to cut it off. Okay, the little dings in there. Probably clean up, but if I do anything right now, I'm gonna have to repaint that. Right now, we're going to leave it like it is. Not the most ideal, because technically, some of this needs to be gold. Leave it as is for now. As its sword. That worked out fairly well. Worried about those numbers. Alright, so now, it allows me two options. I can use this plastic ape, Or it's not too bad. This. If you use the plastic cape, you gotta paint this. But if I use this, different. There are no wasted parts in this kit. That's fantastic as well. Two. Another runner done. We're out of runners, so Escaflowne is basically done. There we go. Alright, so let's see if we can't get this on here. Is the model. Did it all in one sitting. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Off looks pretty good. That looks pretty good on that one. And that is it. Really great build. I'll probably try to do some more thoughts and stuff on it, but really great build for what it is. It's not a difficult kit. A little pricey because it's from Moderoid, or however you pronounce that. A little pricey, but all in all, fantastic kit. If you're a fan of Escaflowne or want to do something different, that's cool. Oh, definitely. I'm going to get that done. Normally I do some TikToks, quick turnaround, 10-second kind of thoughts on it, and then from those I also go ahead and take my pictures. So yeah, I'll definitely get some pictures on it. I don't know if I'll get it done tonight, but next day or two I'll get some pictures and some cool stuff done on it. But that's going to be it for this evening. I appreciate those who stopped by, and if you're seeing this at a later date, I'm going to keep this up on the YouTube. Go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Basic Nerd Talk. You can also hit that subscribe button here on YouTube, and if you're not following me on Twitch, kind of just everywhere. search Basic Nerd, see my face, go ahead and click the subscribe, follow, whatever it is. That way you'll be notified no matter where I go live at. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'm glad we got it all done in one night, and I will see y'all